Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
We have an interesting interesting question. If you come up with something that's going to benefit a lot of other people and is of intellectual interest, I'll actually give you a discount because this is a good one. Then I don't have to write an article. I just post this up on my blog. Yay! Double dipping the work. Hey, asshole, this is... I'll keep you anonymous because I don't want to... You have a unique name. We don't want to expose you. I have a question about the MGTOW community. I don't know if you are a MGTOW monk yourself or not, but your followers, including myself, are part of the Red Pill community. MGTOW community are like Republicans, middle-aged white guys trying to be alpha males. I laughed my ass off when I heard that the first time. That's great. And it's not to say middle-aged white. It's a lot of young guys, too, and some minority guys out there as well. But I was just busting my ass off. That was great. I browse through the MGTOW community boards and YouTube videos to see what's up, and they're all usually complaining about how females suck, women are evil, etc. They sound like negative Nancy's, but look happy that they swore off marriage and kids. They also try to recruit young men into becoming MGTOW. As a young man myself, I can't relate to these MGTOW guys since I've never had a dating record, but I plan to improve that. Should young men join the MGTOW movement and say fuck women, kids, and marriage, or should they follow your advice? Should they follow your advice if you have anything different? And that is an outstanding question, whether young men should join MGTOW or not. All right, let us again. For those who are new to the concept of MGTOW, let's differentiate between two different sects or divisions within the MGTOW community. There is the original MGTOWs, which would be considered me, the Terrence Pops. I would throw Sandman, who's still active in YouTube. I would consider him maybe even the godfather of modern day MGTOW. Bernard Chapin. Or any other man that you know that either got divorced, that dated enough, or is just, and it kind of threw in the towel and says, I'm done with this shit. I'm done. I've wasted enough time chasing girls. I got a buddy who he doesn't even know what the word MGTOW is, but he's MGTOW. He's dating a gal, and she keeps hounding him to get married. He's like, no, you can leave anytime you want. But what I have said, and has defined true MGTOWs as, is a reprioritization of your priorities in life where women are no longer at the top. They're no longer even in the top 5. I mean, it's you, it's self-improvement, it's enjoyment, it's life. You wasted your youth, you went through fucking hell with the dating and the drama and the bullshit and the antics, and then they say, you get older, your testosterone and you're not as what it used to be when you're 18, you're like, yeah, you know what, those set of tits don't impress me anymore. I'm going to see what's on TV. The game is on, that kind of thing. And so that is the true MGTOW community. They have gone through some kind of baptism by fire, some trials and tribulations. They said, screw this, I'm out. Then there is the neo-MGTOW community, or the second wave MGTOW, and this somewhat parallels feminism, where the lion's share of them, and these aren't even the majority of MGTOWs, I'd say the majority of MGTOWs are silent. They've gone ghost. That's a better way to put it. They've gone ghost. They're not banging on the doors like, I'm a MGTOW. They go out and live their life. They actually go their own way. Then there are the theoreticians, the academians, and I got a bunch of their panties in the bundle when I put together a video called Why You Shouldn't Abuse MGTOW. I'm pointing out that, hey, there's this segment, this sect within the MGTOW community, where all they do is, I am MGTOW! And they talk about how women suck. And I would say there's actual genuine misogyny. There are men in there that actually do truly hate women. I rarely say that about anybody because I can understand where people criticize different groups of people in a constructive manner. Usually it's in a constructive manner, but I think there's a genuine visceral hate on the part of some of these guys. And that'd be fine if you went through something horrible in trials of tribulation, baptism by fire, but most of them haven't. The vast majority of these guys are losers and nerds who use this as an excuse not to hit the gym. That's boiling it down to its most basic principle. Or, deep down inside, a lot of them haven't even asked girls out. They just look at it and say, hey, here's a convenient excuse for me to excuse my cowardice, excuse my sloth, excuse my laziness, excuse my fear of the gym and self-improvement, and I could say, all women suck, and those girls who never go out, and they just want one thing, they're all gold-digging whores and all that other stuff. And they are, and here's why you ran into them, is because they're not going their own way. It's like MGTOW. Someone came up with another acronym, MGTOWs who never went. Or men who never went. It's like, go live your life, go do. So another perfect example would be Rich Cooper at Entrepreneurs in Cars. He's into his cars and going down to Baja and doing things and stuff, and he works out. He's got his channel. He doesn't sit there and just bang on his table all day about how much women suck. And what you find out is that this segment is very much like feminism. You know, there's a lot of gals who claim to be feminists, but the most viral and virile and extreme and hate-filled and genuinely misogynist type of elements within that movement are the ones that make the most noise, and therefore they're the lightning rod. They're the tip of the iceberg you see, although that's not perfectly analogous. These are the ones that get all the attention, and therefore besmirch, even ruin the name of MGTOW. So now you can't even really use the word MGTOW or like alt-right. That just meant non-mainstream media right. Well, now it has been taken over by the Richard Spencers and the white supremacists of the world, and now no one wants to touch that thing. And for the most part, true MGTOWs, not men who haven't went, the men who've actually gone their own way and they're living life, they don't care. They're not, their goal is not dreaming of waking up and going on a MGTOW discussion forum hating on women. They're out motorcycle riding, hiking, do whatever, running their business, reading a book, whatever it is. They just, it's a silent exit. It's a vote in abstention. So what you see mostly now, not all of it. There's, for example, Sandman, I think, is probably, again, still keeps to the core original intents of MGTOW, and maybe he sings to the choir. He's like the main preacher of it, and I would say is anchored in the original intentions of that. But man, if you go into the comment section, or you go into the discussion boards, or you just like, what was it? Was Barbarossa, is he even a thing anymore? There's just somewhere and you look at them, those that have the bravery to show them, you're like, wow, no wonder you hate women, because no woman's ever going to touch you. You've never seen a vagina except when you were born. You don't remember that. Which is harsh, but it's true. And so what MGTOW has become for that group of people is a religion. These are true losers, all right? These are true. They have nothing else going on. Nothing else. And they subscribe, and since women are very important to men, if not the most important thing to men, especially when you're younger, and they can't get that, they're going to substitute something else in with it. And now you have this community where they tell themselves, all women are suck, all women are whore, you're going to cheat, which is a warped version of the original thing, where it's like, no, a real MGTOW will date a girl. Real MGTOW would even maybe marry a girl. It's just that the girl is not on her. It's like, dear, you're here to support me and this, and if you don't, you can go away. But the guy's like, I'll never touch women. That's that segment of MGTOW, and maybe they've co-opted the term. And fine, it's been besmirched, and the concept, maybe going ghost is a better term, but in either case, that's what you're running into now. And unfortunately, when we use the parlance or the word MGTOW, that's usually what's going to come up in people's mind, and certainly on into the future as they look it up, and that's the only thing that's shown up. All right? So to keep that in mind, and then to answer your question in the two different, let's call it going ghost, and let's call it MGTOW, its current incarnation. They also try to recruit young men into becoming MGTOW. As a young man myself, I can't relate to these MGTOW guys since I've never had a dating record, but I plan on improving. Should young men join the MGTOW movement and say fuck women, kids, and marriage? No. I'm not. You don't join the current MGTOW movement, okay? And it's hard, because there are some guys who are in the MGTOW movement and they're still doing very interesting, and they're 100% right. But in its current co-opted flood taken over the Halo player form, it's not what it originally meant. Should men go ghost? Young men go ghost? No. I don't think young men should go ghost either. And the reason why is, it's an interesting thing about wisdom. What we want young men to do, or what I want young men to do, is to succeed in life, to make progress in life, to have success in life. And it's really hard where you can tell, hey, don't press that red button. By God, horrible things are going to happen to you if you press the red button. And you know, human curiosity, you're going to press that fucking red button. You're going to do it. And so what I wrestle with when it comes to wisdom is we've all, as old farts, we've lived through it. We know the mistakes we've made. And if young people were to listen to what we say, their lives would be infinitely easier. But the problem is, I think curiosity is a stronger force, a stronger pull than what little wisdom or intelligence you would have to follow wisdom. Because you're young. You don't know. And here's another thing. I could totally understand why young people today think old people might be lying to them, because they have lied to you. Oh, follow your heart and money will follow. Any degree is a good degree. Oh my God, you gotta go to college. Oh. Women are just like men. They're perfectly identifiable, and they can play football and shoot guns and do as many pull-ups. You know, I mean, all the lies we've told you. I can understand when you're like, yeah, thanks, old man. I'm going to figure out myself. So what I've resigned myself to is that people are going to do what they want to do out of curiosity, whether I tell them not to do it or not. And that is the only way, I'm truly, thoroughly convinced, the only way people learn is you need to suffer. You need to have negative reinforcements. It needs to sting so that it welds that connection between the decision you made and the cost and the consequences of the pain that it caused your entire brain and body. Like, whoa, don't do that. I always liken it. Give me a hot girl. Show me a hot girl. Think about how much pain and agony I had to go through here, how much trial and error. I see a hot girl now, I'm like, danger, Will Robbins. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. That is a risk. There's something bad. No. Normally you guys, oh my God, oh. Me, older guy, like, whoop, no, stay clear. And that's a visceral reaction that comes through decades of pain and trial and error with super attractive women. So, whereas it would be nice and idealistic for me to say, no, don't join MGTOW, just, join Go Ghost, don't reprioritize women. You'll understand that on a academic level or a theoretical level, it will make logical sense to you, but it won't be in your heart, it won't be in your gut, and you'll still be left wondering. And you're not going to go through life never scratching that itch, never knowing for yourself. And so, kind of accepting the fact that people are going to do what they want. You could tell girls, don't sleep with the ex-con bad boy. That's not gonna. They're gonna go sleep with the ex-con bad boy. That's what they want. That's what their genetics are screaming at. It's not until he gives them a kid that they didn't want, or they wanted his kid, but then he went back to jail or left her a present of herpes or whatever. Oh my God! Hey, don't sleep with the bad boy. No. You can't force wisdom on people. So what I would say is kind of take a hybrid approach. One, if you have your choice between following MGTOW or Ghost or pulling wisdom from them, pull it from the ghosts. Pull it from the guys who've gone ghosts. There is still some wisdom within MGTOW. Again, Sandman, if you watch his videos, you'll get it. I think it's a bit much, but I understand the audience he's preaching to. There is wisdom in both camp. I think Ghost is a little bit more reformed, but you're not going to find that much information on Ghost because Ghost went their own way. We went. But some of the older stuff on MGTOW you can find. But I would go and chase girls, because that's going to give you the pain, the agony, the experience, the wisdom, the fires that will galvanize you and forge you into a stronger man. Because if you go purely academic and you just say, yeah, fuck those whores, I'm not going to do it, well, you don't know. Now, I caught a lot of flack as all these guys, why do I have to? I mean, and it's the perfect cop-up because, again, they are weak and cowardly. They are weak, they are afraid of rejection, and they're afraid of the gym. They say, well, what? I saw what happened to all these other guys. Why would I go through that? And it's like, because you'll never know. Sometimes it is successful. You do get girls. I dated hundreds of women. Slept with scores. Well, not scores. Score and a half and change. All right? There is success. A lot of it you probably would return for the amount of pain and agony. But it gives you the wisdom and allows you to assess the value, especially of women in your life. I know the value of a woman real quick. I'm like, what? You may not think that's a quality gal, but by God, son, you go get that one, and how do you, well, you got to go date 1,000 whores to find, oh yeah, the girl that's really nice and shows up on time and makes you food, she's the keeper. So especially for you young men, I would not join the MGTOW movement. I would not even say fuck women and kids and marriage. I mean, don't do that now when you're 19 for financial reasons. That's more logical, that's planning. Don't swear off women or kids or marriage or having a family, all right? Go and date. You see a cute girl, ask her out, all right, fine. But you should still study MGTOW, and you should definitely study the old school MGTOW or ghosts in finding out why you have to put effort and energy into self, why you should still put yourself number one. Your career, your health and physique and your dieting, your hobbies, your intellectual interests, those all have to come before women. In part, and I've written an article about this, it's called The Authoritative How Do I Get the Girls. You might want to read through that. But you will get more women as you improve yourself as a man, you gain hobbies and physique, than if you just immediately start asking out girls. So there is wisdom there. You will not waste your time at nightclubs. You will not waste your time trying to hit on girls and mac on girls that you're not going to get. All right? It's going to, and all that extra time will go towards self-improvement, which will, down the road, get you more girls over the long run than what modicum of girls you can get in the short run. But then it will also, in you going out with girls, but taking the wisdom, it's going to give you the validation, the explanation, the fire, the cachet, the currency, the intrinsic value. It's going to give you the reason why the wisdom we're trying to give you as MGTOWs and ghosts has value. You'll say, oh wow, that was painful. I don't want to do that again. And damn, Cappy was right, or Rich Cooper was right, or Terrence Popp was right, or Ed Lattimore was right, or Bernard Chapin was right. And then you'll learn. And I think that cements the wisdom more thoroughly in your brain, and you understand why. But if you're just, you're a 17-year-old MGTOW who hates women, oh, women all suck, because you think this is a cool thing, like kids wearing trench coats, or kids becoming anarchists, or going vegan, or being pacifists in high school. It's just a thing because you're worthless, you have no value, now you're using this as a substitute of value. You don't want to become that. So you should go out and date girls. Don't rule out marriage, kids, or women, or a wife. On top of it, probably too young. And give that time down the road. But I would not join. Don't subscribe to MGTOW. Don't become MGTOW just yet. All right. Modern day MGTOW. All right. Don't become that ever. Go date. Get your lumps. Learn. Have it burn. Figure out why this is very wise wisdom you're trying to get, and then you understand why that MGTOW wisdom is being given. And then, if anything, go ghost, which is the superior thing to MGTOW. Which is, yeah, you don't kick women out, you don't hate women. Yeah, women are great. Yeah, you want to come in here and suck my dick? By God, you're welcome. Come on in. No, I'm not giving. Here's the difference. One guy, I know many guys where this happened, but we'll just choose one guy. They had to move because wifey poo wanted their kids to go to a good school, so they go into this overpricey neighborhood. They got good schools. And then there's another buddy of mine. He's got a kid, and the girl there, the wife, and she's like, well, I don't know if I'd like it if we sold this place. She's like, we're selling this when I say so because it's my house. And if I find a better school, then we'll move there. That's the difference between MGTOW and the cuck beta cuckold, right? So you can still have a woman in your life. You can still be married, I'd say, and be ghost or old school MGTOW. But you don't let the woman dictate your life. She doesn't come number one. Your life comes number one. In an ironic sense, women are attracted to that, where it's like, no, I'm going this way. You could come if you want. But I'm going, and there will be no lip or guff about which way I'm going. And you'd be surprised how many women go that way. All right, that's it. You guys got questions? Cappy's got answers. Visit assholeconsulting.com. We will guarantee you, for what little price you pay for asshole consulting, you're going to save a lot of time and money and heart and headache down the road in your life. It's the highest rate of return you can get. So if you have a personal question, a specific question to your personal situation, let me know. We got books. We got the podcast. We got everything. Go check out the links over in the description of the video below. I know nobody goes down there, but check it out. I put all the links to everything there. And trust you me, visiting some of those sites could probably be the most intelligent and wisest thing you've ever done in your life. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.